Hey guys, this is Mark Goldberg from Mark Vlogs Watches, and you're gonna have to forgive me, but we're gonna wing it here. I find myself in a hotel room with no microphone, with no tripod. You can see the pool, out there behind me. So we're gonna do this together, but forgive me if this is not up to my usual low quality standards. It's gonna be even a little bit worse. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, let's go ahead and knock out the quick fist watch check. And here it is. 3, 2, 1. And this evening I am wearing the Seiko Turtle. Sorry about the bezel fail there, but that'll be explained a little bit later in the video here. So yeah, I am off training dogs for a private client. And I think maybe the hardest decision I had to make before leaving home was, which freaking watch do I bring? State of the collection? I can't give you a state of the collection because quite frankly, I don't know precisely how many watches I own. It is a sickness. Now, Bruce Williams, I think recently made a video talking about the pleasures of, going down in size on a smaller video. And I know that Jeff McMahon made a video about why 3 is the perfect watch collection. And I think that these are great ideas because they help reduce the angst, the suffering which I faced. Like, it was not an easy ordeal trying to decide which watch to bring. But hey, let's talk about this. I'm gonna flip the camera around. We're gonna take a closer look at this Seiko Turtle. I'll tell you why I chose it for this particular occasion, and we'll discuss the whole crazy sickness of watch disease while we're looking at this turtle. Thanks for being with me, guys. Like and subscribe. Okay, kids. Well, here we are with the Seiko King Turtle. This there's a lot of different editions of this, but this is the sapphire ceramic Save the Ocean edition. And if you look really, really, really close, I'll zoom in there. We're gonna pull a Bruce Williams. We're gonna go in on the macro level and look right above the 8 o'clock hour marker there, and you will see a shark fin. And in fact, also, if you look at the counterbalance of the seconds hand, that is a shark fin also. Now this 44 millimeter watch, I don't know how chubby it is. I'll stick it in here. I think it's 15, but I'll put it right here in a drop-in. It has a ceramic bezel insert. This one lines up, and actually, when they went to this edition or this version of the Seiko Turtle, when they called it the Seiko King Turtle, and they went and added that day-date Cyclops that you see there, they turned the crystal from hardlex into sapphire, and they made the insert ceramic. They also made sure that these bezels all line up now, so that is a huge improvement over where we were a couple of years ago when the quality control was a lot cruddier. Now this one, I have it on a strap code bracelet. It's a strap code ratcheting bracelet. I'm not crazy about those Seiko clasps. This is milled out. The original Seiko clasps are just stamped metal. But the beauty of this one here, you'll have to forgive me, I'm working one-handed here. Let's see if I can figure out how to do it. We deploy these kids here. Okay, I could just not do that with one hand, so I set the camera down to do it. But what you do is you deploy these 2 pushers on either side here, and then you can pick that apart. And on the inside, you'll see you'll be able to kind of just see the ratchets. Let's open it up and give you a good look. We've got ratchets right here, right there. There's the ratchets. And what this does is it gives you micro adjustments on the fly. So it'll certainly be a lot easier to close it than it would have been to open it. Lots of fumbling here, but you can see the point. And what this does is it gives it tons of adjustability. These links are held in with screws. So basically, this $100 ratcheting strap code oyster bracelet is it's 1,000 times better than what this watch comes on. And actually, now that I think about it, I believe this watch originally came on rubber. Now you can see we've got a little bit of fake patina there. fake Tina, which actually I don't love. You can see the contrast between the day date wheel, which is stark white, and those kind of creamy chocolate fake Tina loomed hands and so forth. The reason that I'm not crazy about that, by the way, is Seiko Loom is just completely excellent, but their standard everyday ordinary Lumibrite green loom actually glows longer, I think, than the fake Tina does. So it's a little bit of a trade-off there. Of course, we got the crown at 4 o'clock, and we have the standard incised back here. So look, I'm gonna set this down. We're gonna just kind of keep the camera on this watch while I talk to you. I'm away from home on business right now, and my big huge challenge was to pick a single watch to take with me for business. Well, I lie, because I also brought the Apple Watch, which is currently on charge here. But this I really like for the informational standpoint. I'm doing a fair bit of walking, and I just can program the Apple Maps, and I get basically walking directions or even driving directions right on my wrist. So I find that exceptionally handy. But I kind of tend to pull a Schwarzkopf, if you will, because I wear a watch on my left wrist, I wear the Apple Watch on my right wrist, and at night when I'm not working, I just take the Apple Watch off, set it aside, and I wear this until I go to bed. Now this is the crazy. You all know I'm a little bit nuts. We've got the OCD going, so I tend to actually wear the Apple Watch when I sleep. Sorry about the glare. I wear the Apple Watch when I sleep, and the reason for that is that you don't have to worry about Loom, the damn thing. You know, this is a Series 6, so it has always on, and basically what that means is I can read it all night. And, you know, I tend to wake up a time or two during the evening to perform my ablutions, and so, I don't know, I'm just hooked on knowing what time it is. But really, you know, the problem that I had was selecting one normal, everyday, ordinary watch to be my companion on this trip. I have a variety to choose from, and I really, right now, I'm missing the Hulk, and I'm sort of sorry that I didn't bring the Hulk instead of this guy here. But, you know, I'm training dogs, and I wanted something really rugged. I definitely wanted something in the way of a turning bezel. You know, the G-Shock is also great for training dogs. I have an all-metal carbon core G-Shock. I'll drop a picture of it in right here. But the problem is that with that watch, I need to touch the buttons to get into the stopwatch in order to time different events. And not like, you know, that's not hard, but just nothing is ever going to be as instantaneous as set it and forget it. You know, just twisting the bezel and starting the, starting the countdown. So, you know, for on-the-fly timing, I actually prefer this to any other sort of a complication. And the Hulk, well, you know, I definitely could have brought it. It doesn't have the day complication, but of course the Apple Watch has that, so I don't know why I brought this. I guess this doesn't get a lot of love at home, because I have so many watches that, I don't know, this one doesn't usually get the attention. I've been wearing the Hulk a whole lot lately, and I thought, let me bring this, and let me bring only one, like, actual normal mechanical watch. And I did that deliberately, fellas. I did it so that I wouldn't go through my constant rotation at home. On a daily basis at home, I might change watches once, twice, 3 times, 4. It's not unusual for me to change watches 4 times at home. And I just kind of wanted to stop the madness and bring only one watch. You can see much better in the daylight. So I will drop a daylight picture in a second, but look at those waves. Kind of cool. Look at those waves. Kind of cool. Here, let's take a look at what this looks like in brilliant sunshine. Okay, fellas, well, this is just a quickie. You know, A, I wanted to show you this watch, but B, I kind of wanted to walk you through the thought process of when I leave home. Should I take multiple watches? Should I take one? This time I decided to take one, and God help me, this is the one I took. And quite frankly, right now, I don't know. I'm really missing the Hulk. Of course, if I get home and I put on the Hulk, you know what'll happen? In a day or two, I'll really miss the Yachtmaster, and so the cycle will continue. But at least for the moment, I'm finding myself content with just me, my Apple Watch, and my Seiko King Turtle. Well, this is Mark Goldberg. Thank you so much for joining me. Throw a like to this video. Give me a subscription if you don't already do it. And if you do, if you already did, thanks for being with me, guys.
Paint the sky your favorite color.